Hi everyone, it's Jeanette from Jewelry by Jeanette, and today I'm going to show you how to make a really simple stretch bracelet with a knot that will not come apart. The supplies that you will need to make this bracelet are some beads of your choice, some stretch cord, scissors, and some jewelry glue. Today I'll be using the GS Hypo Cement. And for the beads, I will be using the kit that you can find in my Etsy shop and on my website. And it's called the Blue Horizon April 2024 kit. You'll find the information for that in the description below the video. Today's supplies, the beading supplies, have been sent to me by Beebeecraft as part of their YouTube program. I will also have information about Beebeecraft in the description below the video. So let's get started. You don't have to use the kit to make this bracelet, but in the kit, if you choose to buy it, you will receive a strand, an entire strand of aqua blue rondelle glass beads. There are approximately 66 beads per strand. You will also receive 2 Malaysian jade 8mm beads. And you will receive 5 crystal rondelle beads, along with 15 inches of stretch cord, which is enough to even make an ankle bracelet, if you like. This is another design that I made, but you could make any design you like. Today, I'll be making this design here, and I will have some extra beads left over. You can make earrings. You can even make a necklace out of these beads. There are enough beads to make several pieces of jewelry. So the first step in making a stretch bracelet is to lay out your beads in the design of your choice. So I've already gone ahead and strung these beads because I didn't want to have you watch me string each bead individually. You also want to, before you string on your beads, you want to pre-stretch your cord a little bit. This will help with sagging. If you've ever worn a stretch bracelet over time, you might have noticed that it starts to sag after a while and droop. But if you pre-stretch your elastic cord before you string on your beads, then that won't happen as you wear the bracelet. So I've already pre-stretched and I've strung on my beads in this pattern. I've strung on a wheel crystal spacer, 6 rondelles, a wheel crystal rondelle, and more rondelles here, 6 more. So just follow that pattern if you want to make the same design. After you thread these on, we're going to make a knot. So I'm going to tie a regular overhand knot to begin. And when I tie my knot, I want to tie it so that it's snug, but not so tight that it starts to buckle. So I want to make sure that there's enough room for the beads to move just a little bit. And also, you do want to try that bracelet on before you tie the second knot. So I tied a regular right over left knot, and now I'm going to make a square knot by tying left over right. And again, I'm going to pull that nice and tight. And I'm going to tie another overhand knot. And I like to tie just one more overhand knot to be on the safe side. Now, one thing you want to make sure of is when you are stringing your beads, you want to have a bead with a large enough hole so that you can slip this knot into this bead to hide it. That's the way it looks the most professional. If you can't do that, if the hole isn't big enough to do that, no one's really going to see this knot unless they look very close. So you can't really see it. So don't get too upset if you can't hide that knot. It's all right. So after I do this, I'm going to put a drop of GS Hypo Cement on the knot, and I want to put a drop on top of the knot and also below the knot on the other side. You don't need to use a lot. I'm going to put the cap on, so I'll be right back. If you're using GS Hypo Cement, you really do want to make sure that you put the cap back on it right away or it will ooze out. So I have my knot here, and I'm going to trim the tails on it before I slide it through the bead. So I need to bring this up closer. I'm going to do that off camera so that the camera doesn't get too blurry. So I've left a little bit of stretch cord, a little bit of tail on each side of the knot. And now I'm going to pull that knot through this blue bead. And there we are. It's sliding in very nicely. You want to do it slowly so that you don't pull the knot all the way through the other side. I've done that too. And then you just work the beads a little bit so everything comes together. And you cannot see that knot. It's very well hidden. Now, I like to leave my bracelets, my stretch bracelets, to dry overnight. I would recommend that you wait at least a few hours before you try to put it on or stretch it out. It'll probably be okay if you put it on in a little while, but we really want this to set and dry before even putting the bracelet on. So that's all there is to it. I have 2 coordinating stretch bracelets now that I can stack and wear together. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Remember that you can find the kit to make these bracelets in my Etsy shop, Jeanette's Crafty Place, and also on my website, Jewelry by Jeanette. And the information for both those sites will be in the description below this video. Thank you to Beebeecraft for sending me these beads. And they've also very generously supplied a coupon code for my viewers to receive 10% off your order. And that code will also be in the description below this video. Thank you so much and have a great day. Oh yes, remember to stay tuned for the Henry Cam. He really is adorable and he really is a ham. Bye now. Hi, Henry. You sleeping on the laundry? You like sleeping on the laundry? Yeah, I see your tail wagging there. Yes, I do. You go to sleep? Okay, night night.